You did mention SPACs, and you've just raised your fifth, Howard, and they're all around $500 million each. Are you just a little concerned that there's a lot of money out there? The SPACs are just sort of one manifestation of it. It's, thanks to Fed, zero interest rates, and on and on and on. But, there is that much money chasing, whatever opportunities private equity has missed. And have private equity firms really missed that many opportunities of that size?
Oh, see, I don't think it's missing it. I think the IPO market was here and the private equity market was here. And then SPACs were always that area in between. Now what's happened is the IPO market's going to be here and the private equity market's going to be here. And what's happened is the SPAC market is filling that area in between. And so I think late stage private equity, high growth private equity is going to be challenged to invest in these companies because they're going to go to the public market and they're going to let the public market through SPACs invest in these companies. So I think it's really, really exciting. I think it's really exciting for the private investors to be able to invest in these kind of companies through SPACs. And I think SPACs are here to stay. I think they are a great product because they fill that void and they give individual investors the chance to invest. And I think they're going to be great. And, Cantor was number one in 2017, 2018, and 2019 in SPACs. Now everybody thinks it's popular, but we have an incredible franchise.
On that note there, Cantor was a top 5 underwriter last year as well in SPACs. What's the opportunity here to really change Wall Street, right? I mean, IPOs have been the model for just so long. How is this going to add a change?
Well, what it does is it lets a private equity type investment come in a public wrapper. So a public investor can have access to really cool technology early, whether that's auto tech or biotech, insure tech, property tech, all these sort of high growth opportunities. They present themselves to the public investors, and the public investors can decide, do they want to invest in it? They've been excluded from the private equity market. They've really been excluded primarily from the IPO market for a while. And this is an inclusive model. So I think that's the opportunity. If you have a LiDAR company, when would the public be able to invest in a LiDAR company early before they're in cars in 2024? And I think that's what's exciting about the SPAC market. It's really amazing. And I think it democratizes the IPO market and the private equity market. And I think it's going to do really, really well.